Hi class, it's me, Bella, your favorite tiny teacher who absolutely knows what she's doing. Today's lesson is very important. Mommy and I made a whole journal out of a brown Amazon envelope. I said, Mommy, are we even allowed to do that? And Mommy said, of course we are, Bella. We're artists. Artists create things out of everything. So now it's a journal, and it's adorable, and I'm proud. All right, class, look at the finished masterpiece before I start handing out grades. And spoiler alert, somebody's getting an A+, and it's me.
Here's the finished journal, y'all. I really love how this one turned out. I wanted it to feel soft and cozy, and the textures came together so nicely. I added a few little details that just make me smile every time I look at them. This spread was so relaxing to make, and honestly, it feels like a little moment of peace in the middle of a busy week. I hope it inspires you to slow down and create something just for yourself today.
Okay, class, did you see that journal? Mommy really ate that up. I'm giving her an A+, a gold star, or maybe even a snack break. Honestly, if creativity was homework, she just turned in extra credit.
Now for the base. I grabbed one of those dark brown Amazon mailers, you know, the thick padded ones we all have laying around, and I cut it down to size. I trimmed it to 6 inches wide and 8.5 inches long. It's sturdy, it's recycled, and it gives the journal this really cute, handmade texture. Honestly, it's one of my favorite little hacks.
Wait. So you're telling me Mommy turned trash into a journal? Oh, she's dangerous. She's crafty. She's unstoppable. Somebody call the principal.
Since I'm covering this with a white, see-through fabric, I went ahead and painted both sides with a white gesso. It just gives it a clean base and keeps the brown mailer from showing through. Plus, it makes the whole thing feel a little sturdier and more finished.
Class, please observe. Mommy is painting both sides. Both sides. This is not crafty. This is honors level commitment.
Now I'm taking my Fabri-Tac glue and using it to attach the white fabric onto both of the pieces I cut earlier. I love this glue because it grabs fast and keeps everything smooth and flat so the fabric doesn't shift while I'm working.
Class, Fabri-Tac is basically Mommy's superpower. One dot and boom, permanent. I don't even think I stick to things that well.
Next, I'm taking a piece of fabric and covering the inside of each piece. I chose this pretty rose fabric because this journal is for Bella. This is where she'll be journaling and practicing her artwork, so I wanted it to feel soft and special for her.
Oh, Mommy picked roses for me? Class, this is so special. This is where I'm going to draw and write my little thoughts. I feel so loved right now.
Next, I have this little piece of quilt that's about 3 inches wide. You can make yours as big or as small as you want your journal to be. Then I take my Fabri-Tac and glue each of the fabric-covered Amazon envelope pieces right onto the top of it.
A little quilt piece just for my journal? Mommy, this is so cozy. I'm going to feel safe writing all my thoughts in here.
Next, I created a little grid to help line up the holes for my journal. If this is something you'd like to learn, leave us a comment and we can do a separate video on how to make the grid, and also how we created our signatures. But for now, I'm taking my signature, lining up the holes with the grid, and using my awl to punch the holes so everything matches up perfectly.
Mommy made a whole grid just so my pages line up? That's real love right there.
Next, I clip my little grid onto the quilt piece so everything stays lined up. This just keeps the spacing even when I start attaching the journal pieces.
Mommy even clips the grid so my journal stays perfect. She really thinks of everything.
Next, I cut 3 lengths of twine the size of my journal. Then I thread the needle and start in the middle hole, go up through one of the side holes, then across to the other side, and finally back up through the middle. Once everything is lined up, I tie a knot to secure the signature in place.
Mommy is stitching my pages in so carefully. This is going to be the prettiest journal ever.
Once all of my signatures are sewn in, I can go ahead and rip out the grid. Everything is secure now, so the guide isn't needed anymore.
Goodbye, little grid. Thank you for your service.
Now I'm just showing you the completed journal. When I open it up, there's a little flip of Bella with her very first sketchbook. It feels so special seeing her right in the front of her own journal.
That's me. With my first sketchbook, Mommy put it right in the front so I'll never forget where I started. Thank you for joining our class today on how to make a journal out of an Amazon mailer. Mommy knows how to do so many art things. So if there's something you want to learn, tell us in the comments and we'll make a class on it. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and learned something today. And if you want to be part of Bella's crew, please subscribe. Bye, y'all.